October 31st, Halloween 2023. And so I'm continuing to raise the alarm and raise awareness to my black people because I figured the whole scheme out that's going on. I don't know all the details. I don't know all of everything, but I know when we are being used in con artists and by not only by the white folks who were very happy and we were very welcome here in America as long as we were slaves, my black people. Remember this shit because now they inviting foreigners here, whether they are fucking European, whether they Asian, whether they Arab, whether they African, whether they Latino. They're inviting all of them here for so-called diversity, which really is what it means is we want to divert away from reparations. Oh, y'all didn't notice, my black people? See, that's why I'm pissed the fuck off, man. Not just at my black people who participating in their own destruction. And, kill a lot of black people. Black kill black people too. It's fucked up. But, yo, my black people, come out of being clouded. Come out of focusing on phones, fly sneakers, fly bitches, jewelry, cars. Because guess what? If y'all sit back, my black people, and don't unite like our people united behind Malcolm X, and our people united behind Martin Luther King. Listen, we are, yo, I know. It's been all for a long time. People said, we'll never have another Malcolm X leader like that. We'll never have another, Martin Luther King. You got one right here. Female version. This generation's version or this era's version. Yeah, because, and don't get me wrong, they were brilliant. They were brilliant. Fantastic. I'm not trying to say I'm better than them, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, nothing. What I'm trying to say is I came up from the same circumstances like Malcolm X. Did you read his biography? Everything except for the pimping. He was a pimp. Everything other than that. I've gone through a lot of the same suffering. And I'm intelligent, just like he was, just like Martin Luther King was. But I'm not, listen, I don't know all about the Bible and all that like Martin Luther King did. I can't give, we have a dream speeches, but I can keep it real. I can keep it very real. You know what I'm saying? And they both had it wrong on one thing. They were brilliant, don't get me wrong. Far more brilliant and ahead of their time than me. They were the blueprint. I learned from them. They're my heroes too. But I watched their behavior pattern too. And they made a couple mistakes. They cost them their life. Cost them their life. Number one, Martin Luther King. The mistake he made, he thought it could get done 100% peacefully. Without, no pushback, no real pushback, and he was doing all right, but then they started, targeting him. And guess what? He made the other mistake, same mistake Malcolm X made, trusting our people too much, trusting that everybody that was around him was loyal to him. Because some people are loyal to money. Some people are loyal to themselves. Some people are loyal to, hey, I'm not going back to jail again. Under no circumstances. No matter who I got to sell out. And then there are people like the foreigners they're inviting now. And guess what they're loyal to? I don't want to, get deported. They're loyal to their status here. Anything to make sure they keep their status here, that they stay here, that they become citizens or anything by hook or by crook. You know how many stories that I know of foreigners that they don't talk about how they sabotage American men that marry them big butt bitches? Huh? Some of them sabotage. I know. Listen, The Jamaican chick who married Waggy when he got his citizenship. Waggy was African, but he got his citizenship legal. My friend Waggy from West Africa. And he was sabotaged and victimized by a Jamaican chick. And I believe to this day, because he swears she wasn't on drugs. I believe him. I think he would know if his wife was on drugs, man. I believe that she did the shit she did to him just so she could, get her leg up here in America and get set up good here in America and fuck him. That's fucked up. That is really fucked up. He's African. And she did that to him with no mercy. Sabotaged the shit out of him. Had him waking up out of his sleep, out of his bed by police talking about she felt in danger of him. Bullshit. I know Waggy for over 20 years. He is not a violent person. He'll defend himself, but as far as being violent to a woman, never happened. When Waggy would see me get upset, he didn't even like it. Not at him, at other people. He didn't like to see that. So I don't believe for a moment that Waggy, he was so devastated to be separated from his kids and by what she did, his wife that he loved to death. I know, I was sabotaged by my own husband, but hey, it happens. But I'll say this, not for no fucking citizenship and green card. And that's what y'all coming here doing, is sabotaging our black community. So my black people, yes, I'm standing up and speaking up for y'all. I don't care who don't like it, including my own family. And I'm standing up and speaking up for the white folks too. Why? Because apparently y'all don't remember, because y'all don't read, y'all don't pay attention in school. We would still be slaves if it wasn't for some of them white folks getting together, no matter what was their motivation, no matter that some of them didn't really care about freeing the slaves, but they went and fought anyway. I'd rather have a motherfucker like that by my side than a motherfucker who talk about how much they care and don't fight for shit in their country or here, do nothing but fight against me, try to sabotage me and talk about they my friend in my face. I'd rather have an honest fucking KKK member or something who's a racist say, I can't stand you black motherfuckers. I hate you. But you know what? You're right. We did fight together at Omaha Beach. We stood together for what was right. And we did stand together World War I, World War II, and September 11th for what was right. And we can do it again. Because if we hadn't done it, World War II would have ended very differently and Hitler would have won. That's already been established in history books, that Omaha Beach was critical. Because if they didn't have Omaha Beach, the rest of the beaches that they were going for at the same time alongside Omaha Beach would have been able to be swept away too, vanquished. Omaha Beach was critical. Look it up if you can read or if you, care about history, real history. Not the history y'all making up as you go along with your oral history bullshit, uneducated bullshit. I'm glad to be descended from the slaves because at least we got that quality education and we fought for everything we got. We're strong because of that. That's why everybody want us working for them. They just don't want us owning the businesses because we're competition. They don't want that. They want us to stay behind by any means necessary. Stay behind. Any little advancements that we get, any little acknowledgments of the inequality that we get, or something to help towards the equality, like affirmative action and stuff like that. Then they turn around and do shit like corrupt it, where anybody could get in, or it wasn't meant for that. It was meant to make sure that qualified black folks who work hard get in, that they work hard, they deserve to be able to have a shot. Since we worked hard for hundreds of years for free and we were loved then, or when we would work for half price like the foreigners they bringing in to replace us, my black people, we can change all this. You know how? Turn our backs on them. Refuse to vote for the Democrats and refuse to vote for the Republicans. If need be, form our own political action committee, our own activism, community activism, for black people's interests only, and make them work for our vote. And if not, then I guess maybe we'll need our own political party. Not just the Democrats and the Republicans, but also the realisticans, the reparations, something like that, realisticans, because we will welcome as long as we work for free or half price. Never forget that. Never. And nobody came to rescue us, and they weren't here. They didn't give a fuck. Because if they were, then why they weren't in World War One, World War Two, why they're not in history books, and why they don't speak English? Stupid. Everybody who came here learned English. The real immigrants, that is. Bye. Go ahead and figure out what lies y'all gonna tell next. I'm studying history and researching. Y'all talking shit. You lose.